What's up, Instagram? It's me, Fee, your local fitness go-to girl. And I just thought I would pop in here and go live for about 5, 6, 7 minutes tops. I'm waiting to see that I'm live. What's up, Lily_Trice? I'm just waiting to see that I am live on Facebook because it is a whole process with StreamYard and Facebook. It takes about 38 seconds. We're at 34, 35, 37, 38, 39. I don't see it yet. 41 seconds. And I ought to see it very, very soon that I'm live. I'm just going to hold for a couple. How y'all doing? Where are you checking in from, Lily? And I still don't see it, but I expect to see it. Maybe it's a minute and 38 seconds. I forget. View story, but I saw something that said you're live. And so let's see here. A minute 17. So I know that I'm live on the gram. I still don't see it. Okay, here we go. So it takes about, what's up, y'all? It takes about a minute and 20 seconds, actually. And then I need to go into the settings and go public. And here's the thing, though. Sometimes when there's a challenge and an obstacle, or things take longer than we want it to take, or we think it ought to take, then we give up. We get frustrated. We get an attitude. Your attitude is your latitude. And listen, one monkey is not stopping any shows. It's your local fitness go-to girl, Fee King, and I thought I would hop in here for a few minutes to see if there are any questions with regards to your arteries, your heart health, your lungs, your, not just questions, but comments, statements, concerns. I am facilitating my upcoming summer 7-day abs, ass, arteries, back fat fitness challenge. It is the first one of the summer. I'm only going to do 2. This is a 2-parter. This is part 1. I'm calling it 0.1, and then we'll do part 2. It'll be a total of 14 days. The reason why I decided to do this type of fitness challenge at this time is because there have been some shifts in my own life. The first time my doctor, my primary care physician, he's an African doctor who's not my current primary care physician. He was amazing. Like we had a good time together, laughing and talking. He'd always consult me for weight loss advice. And I'm like, listen, I charge for this. I'm giving it to you for free. And I really enjoyed our time together. He kept telling me, Fee, I am concerned about your cholesterol. And I kept telling him, you tripping. I don't have a cholesterol issue. I'm healthy. I'm fit. I exercise. I run. I work out. By the third time I went to see him within a year's time, he said, I know. And then he started repeating what I was saying. And I was like, that's rude. He said, I know. He said, listen, you haven't done anything wrong. And I was like, oh my God, he could read my mind. So I want to repeat that to you so that you know that if you are experiencing some sort of health challenge, whether it's, there's so many, I'm just going to focus on the ones that I'm going to be focusing on in this next fitness challenge. If you have elevated, bad, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, if your A1C is high, just know that it's not a right or wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Sometimes you just need to tweak some things. Sometimes you need to do things differently. Sometimes when we know better, we do better. What's up, Chi Chi? When we know better, we do better. My sister also, we were having this conversation about cholesterol because I was like, listen, I don't know what he's talking about. My sister has a friend who's a physician, and her physician said, she's a Black woman. Her physician said, sometimes with Black people especially, high cholesterol is hereditary. I don't typically subscribe to that. I don't want to hear that. And I'm like, I don't want to use my genetics as an excuse. as I continue to evolve, I realize it's not an excuse. It could be the reason why you get to pivot, why you get to do things different, why we have more knowledge and more tools available to us than our parents and our parents' parents. And so this could be good news. For me, when I went to my new primary care physician, I've had him for almost 2 years, Dr. Saluja. Dr. Saluja and Fees Fitness Over 40 are in this next fitness challenge together because he equipped me with more tools, more information. He's really empowered me on this next fitness challenge. I was elated when he said, Fee, you're down 11 pounds. Elated, but not convinced. Well, not convinced. I'm elated. However, it's not my final destination. He also wants me to be down another 10 pounds in 3 months. I shared with him, my clients would balk at 10 pounds in 3 months. No, I need to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And I don't subscribe to that either. Slow and steady. Why? Let me say it again. Slow and steady. You didn't put on 10, 15, 20, 60, 80, 100 pounds overnight. So you don't expect to lose it in 30 days and don't expect to keep it off in 30 days. Studies have shown those who lose weight fast tend to put it right back on, if not more. I have numerous testimonies of clients who have left, come back and said, Fee, I need to get back in shape. And so the reason why I'm doing this type of fitness challenge at this time is because I really want to equip, empower, and inspire and hold women and men. This challenge is for both men and women. So if you have a husband, a brother, a boo thing, a fiance, a cousin, an uncle, this is a challenge that you want to share with them for many reasons, mainly because African Americans experience heart attacks and strokes at the highest rate than any other ethnicity and culture, And because I'm discounting it so that we don't continue to use price, cost, money as an excuse. So many people end up with major health issues because they're not able to afford health insurance. I want you to look at this as preventative. The healthier you are, the less you'll need the medical system, the medical care system. This challenge is $17.99 for 17 hours. $17.99 for 17 hours. It ends at midnight. I want you to jump on this. If it's not for you, I want you to share to those in your community because it might be for some man or some woman that you know is really challenged. I decided to get even more comfortable with being uncomfortable by approaching people who are visibly challenged with their health, overweight, because I've been so uncomfortable with that for fear of offending. But I realized my heart is in the right place and I want to help and I can help. And so it is my duty to reach out and approach people and let them know who I am and what I do and how I can solve a problem for them. If you are a woman over 40 and experiencing perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, you cannot afford to not do this challenge. I'm going to just say it that way. You cannot afford to not do this challenge or some other challenge because once we start losing estrogen, it creates fat buildup in our arteries, just experiencing menopause. And what happens when you have more fat in your arteries start to narrow. So then there's a restriction in the blood flow, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. I'm so passionate about this now at this age. The other thing that is causing a restriction in your arteries is weight gain. My doctor told me, Fee, and actually this was his associate. He said this to me over a year ago. And I love how I realized the way that he was framing it is he too didn't want to be insulting or accusatory. He said, if one loses as little as 10 pounds, you can actually completely reverse high blood pressure. So I'm saying that to you simply by getting rid of, I don't want you to lose it because then you can find it. We don't want to refine that weight. I want you to get rid of a minimum of 10 pounds. If you are either on the cusp of having high blood pressure, you've been recently diagnosed. What's up, the imperfect gentleman? I've been seeing you, watching you, not seeing you. I've been watching you, getting it in. And I love what I'm seeing. And I know you get this. You get this, Eric, because you've been exercising and eating really well for decades. And so this challenge is not just for women. This one is for the men you love. Sekou writes, the man that I love is going to be doing this challenge with me and with us. I lovingly encourage and invite you to sign up today so that you save $50, even at the regular price, $77.99. That's still only $10 a day. So you're going to be equipped with a meal plan, a live workout, pre-recorded workout. Wherever you are in the world, you will not miss a workout because it is a webinar-based virtual fitness challenge. You will be held accountable. You will be cheered on. You will be supported. You will be equipped. The only thing that you need to release is excuses. The only thing you need to release right now is excuses, and then the weight. I will see you all on the other side of health and wellness. Let me just check in and see if there are any questions. And so, yeah, do you have any questions? This is a private chat. So, okay, here it is. Otherwise, I was going to say, Sekou, I need help. And so I will just linger for maybe another minute or two just to see if you have any questions that I can help you with, sort out. Oh, Chi-Chi says, where do we go to sign up and when does it start? Great questions. There's a link that I can send you right now, Chi-Chi, and I apologize. No, I'm sorry. I'm on a different device. I will post it. Chi-Chi, let me get back to you. I will post it. It is on my Facebook page. I will post it and I'll send it to you. The challenge starts Monday. We're going to do 2 live workouts, one in the morning, one in the evening. Every other workout will be pre-recorded. It's a webinar based. We will also do an accountability partnership where whoever you and I or both feel like you have similar chemistry with, we will partner you up just so that you can help hold one another accountable, like really support one another and cheer one another on. And then I also want to share this, that as an advocate for health and wellness for everyone, specifically women over the age of 40, but not exclusively, specifically because I understand the challenges that we face in a way where I couldn't have until I got to this age and this stage of life. I just had no real living knowledge. You don't know until you know. You don't know that you don't know that you don't know. And now I know that I know because I'm here. And I know that we are starting life again, starting over. Some of us are empty nesters. Some of us are newly engaged. Some of us are divorced. Some of us are starting businesses and careers, and we're busy. The world is so busy. And every time someone says to me, I just don't have time, I cringe, because you cannot afford to not have time. You cannot afford to not make the time. Even if it's 5 minutes makes the difference. We give you a great example of that in Wednesday's workout at 2 p.m. It's free. A workout and a word where we're feeding your body and your spiritual temple. It's like an 18-minute workout and then 5 minutes of the spirit-filled word by Rev Melissa. And so you do have time. You must prioritize yourself, whether you do this challenge or another challenge, or you get a gym membership. What I find though is people need structure. You need guidance. You need discipline. You need somebody in your ear lovingly pushing you and encouraging you, and yet holding you accountable and saying, listen, you have fewer years before you than behind you if you don't get it together if you don't learn this information, if you don't apply it. So it's up to you. It really depends upon how you want to age versus getting old. I don't believe that we have to get old. I believe, yes, we are going to age. And let me tell you something else, just in case you didn't get the good news. You will never, ever, 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 ever look like you did when you were 20 or 30 or 40. And I'm not talking about your body. I'm talking about your face, your skin. And so let us embrace the fact that, yes, we are still here. We get to look at some of the lines and the imperfections and the crow's feet. And maybe, you're getting some of this chin stuff, and it's beautiful. It's who you are. And yeah, you can rock a little filter if you want to. I'm just saying. What's up, Chambers? Hey, Fee, good to see you. Hope all is well with you and Sekou. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. We are right here in New York City. And let me tell you something. Yesterday, 2 days ago, Tuesday, when I got back, when did I get back, Sekou? Tuesday. It was Tuesday. We went for a run Wednesday, and we ended up doing 2 miles because the energy in New York City, it vibes with my spirit and my soul. It makes me want to be better, do better, yeah, and live better. I love it. All right, so I don't want to get long-winded. Chi, I will send the link to you. For those of you who are interested, please ask me for the link. I will post it in the final live. And, and I apologize. I've been going live for a long time. I ought to know that. Let's see to do that. But now is better than perfect. So I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be in the now. Thank you for listening. And maybe I'll go live. I plan to go live outside of the Fee King show all week to share, give you more information, and to answer questions. Lastly, I was saying before, because I advocate for the health and wellness of those of us over 40. Are we under? Yeah, we're over 40, specifically over 40, but not exclusively. I have 2 scholarships that I must give. Like, I must be of service in this way, because I know that someone knows of a woman or a man who is challenged right now, because it's just a season when things are not the way that you want and think they ought to be. It's a season. You're just in that season, and you get to really take an inventory of your life and really thank God for allowing you to still be here to experience that season. If you know of a man or a woman over 40, I have 2 scholarships that I must gift someone. If they are financially challenged, physically challenged, they're in a place where their life condition depends upon them getting healthy and getting their finances in order as well. And so I would like to be a blessing to them and say, listen, I have 2 spots. And if you fit that criteria, I would love for you to be here on me. It's my treat. I can afford to do that because I live in abundance. I have more than enough. And so I can give in that way. If you know that person, please send them my way. You can introduce them to me via social media. My email is fee@fee-king.com. I can at least put that here. king.com. This challenge is also going to be Fizun, Fizun, Fizun. That means fun. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a beautiful, productive, positive, powerfully impactful, joyful, abundant, and healthy day. Later. You too. Later.